broke fatigue, and so that's obviously nothing to mess around with. But he was in there earlier. He's fine. That's not going to hold him out of anything.
Coach, what's kind of the importance that you put on a Big 12 tournament like this, where you're going to play maybe 3 games in 3 days, and spreading the health around a little bit, not getting your guys too tired, because they have bigger goals maybe than just the Big 12 tournament?
Yeah, this is our first goal. All we're trying to do right now is just try to beat Oklahoma Thursday night. No more than that. Not even looking ahead. You can't look ahead. You're just trying to beat Oklahoma. Whatever we have to do, whoever we have to play to move on and advance, that's what we're going to do Thursday night. Not worried about fatigue, not worried about minutes, just worried about who do we need to have out there to win. And then once we do that Thursday night, do the same thing on Friday. And then hopefully we can make a great run there, and then you regroup and you get ready for the next run in the NCAAs. But right now it's just all about Oklahoma.
Speaking of the, big scrum today, the postseason in general, how big is it for you guys and what you want to do that Hallis Cook has put himself in position to get double-digit minutes his last year?
Well, he's played better, and that's, he's been better in practice. His focus has been better. His attitude's been good, and I thought he played well at Kansas. Obviously, he had a couple shots I wish he would, wish he made. The one he made in the corner, he had the same exact shot. A couple possessions later, if he makes that, we're up 4 with a couple minutes to go. And so, but I thought defensively he was good, and he's been good. So, I feel comfortable with him or Jordan really going out there. Hallis has been good for us, and he'll be ready to go on Thursday night. But it helps. I mean, we've got, our thing on rotation is pretty set. Sometimes maybe Hallis a couple more minutes than Jordan, just vice versa. Just no really set pattern in that between those two.
How much of a luxury has Monte provided you sitting, as Matt put out the stats, 17 total minutes in Big 12 play, the fact that he doesn't seem to tire, even though he occasionally mentions it?
Yeah, he probably needs some more rest. It's just hard to rest. We just, he's the one true point guard we have, and so it's just hard to really have him off the floor. And so I need to try to steal a minute or two here, here and there. I've said that, but then actually doing is another thing. But, if you got a chance to get him out at 9 minutes and get him out for a minute and a half and rest him, we need to do that in the second half, maybe at the 13-minute mark if the games, with so many of these games are so close and possessions are so important.
Steve, this team has such history in Kansas City. What have you been told about the impressions that you're going to have when you go out?
The atmosphere will be terrific. I've heard it's probably the most supported, or if not the most supported, conference tournament in the country. It seats about 20,000. We'll have about 15,000 Cyclone fans in there Thursday night, and the atmosphere will be electric. And so I'm really looking forward to it.
Playing Thursday night, would you rather play earlier in the day? I mean, is it hard to sit around and watch basketball all day?
It does. The good thing about it, there'll only be 5 teams left when we play. And so, that's a good way to look at it from my standpoint of is that, you play on Friday, the NCAA tournament, there's only 32 teams, 48 teams left when you start there. And so you play when you play. And so it makes it for a long day, but we've been playing these 8 o'clock games all year. We played 9 o'clock in West Virginia, so I think our guys are used to it.
Is the success that these guys have had in Kansas City something that they talk about or get a sense of pride?
Yeah, I think so. We're in the training room right now. They love the atmosphere. They know what they've done is a terrific accomplishment. Matt Monte's never lost there. They're 6-0. And I don't know what they did Georgia's freshman year. 1-1, lost in the semis. And so, those guys are going to go over and break their confidence. They're the biggest thing. They don't talk about the games as much as they just talk about the atmosphere and they're just being so good, and our support base and fan base being so good up there.
So you don't anticipate, I would think, been there, done that type of attitude with this team. They're going down there looking to win all 3.
Yeah, I mean, we're looking to beat Oklahoma. I mean, you look at the road, I mean, you could legitimately beat, you went through seed to be Oklahoma, West Virginia, Kansas, and there's 3 top, 10 teams, to win it. And so, I think any one of several teams could win it. Our league's really good, top to bottom.
Coach, obviously the guys want to win it, but how important is it to play well and get some confidence and momentum going into the following week, so it's not a downer kind of coming out of the Big 12 tournament just because of the play?
Well, I think our guys are playing well. I mean,
Yeah.
we're up 1 with 3 minutes to go at Kansas. They've lost there 9 times in the last 13 years, and so, you know, we didn't get the stops down the stretch and finish on the offensive end, and so I think we're playing well right now. From an offensive standpoint, we're playing terrific. We got to continue to harp on our defensive rebounding, but I think we'll go into the tournament with a lot of confidence, and you know, we'll go into NCAAs regardless of what we do at the Big 12 tournament with a lot of confidence, because we know we got a good basketball team. We just gotta continue to, you know, finish things.
Is it hard to game plan for Heald, being just how versatile he is?
You know, I think we've done a pretty good job on him in the first 2 games. You know, probably I should say as good as you probably could do. I mean, he's an All-American for a reason. He's terrific. He can get his own shot. You know, they run a ton of stuff for him. The ball's in his hands a ton. You know, so we just got to be locked in and focused. But you know, not only you got to shut him down. There's a couple other really good players on their team. You got to do a good job on.
Coach, individually, Jameel McKay, it seems like he's been playing better. Talk about how much you need that down the stretch here and entering confidence.
Well, I think the last couple games, I think the last 3 games, he's been really good for us, and that's huge. We need that effort from Jameel on both ends of the floor. I think he finished plays offensively, he rebounded for us. He was a factor, and I think the last 3 games he's been really good, and we need that level. If he's playing at that level, our team's got a chance to do some really good things.
You talked about wanting to see the tape before you commented really what you thought went wrong in the last few minutes. What was the diagnosis?
You know, Wayne, I just got beat at the end. I mean, to be honest, I mean, thought we got some good shots. We got the ball in the guys' hands we wanted to. I mean, shots we've made, we didn't make down the stretch a couple times, to be honest with you. And then, you know, it's a big loose ball scrum. You gotta win a game. You gotta get that, or at least we gotta get a tie ball, so it's a dead ball, and they don't get a live ball. You know, the kind of the gimme layup with that with Graham. You know, they hit a big 3, but offensively, you know, we missed an open 3. We missed 2-3 plays around the rim. You know, and we missed a little pull-up jump shot. The ball was in the right guy's hands, and so, you know, looking at it, I can live with it. It's just frustrating because you had a chance. I mean, you're right there up 1 with 3 minutes to go. Thanks, guys.
How you feeling?
I'm feeling better than yesterday. Still a little sore. We've been doing treatment though.
Coach said you're going to get 2 days off.
Yeah.
Is that bring a smile to your face? It seems so strange that it's hard to.
I mean, I would love to be out there and practice. You know, but my injury, unfortunately, I can't do that. But I'm gonna be here, you know, cheering on these guys. But it's always good to get some rest. And like I said, God worked in mysterious ways, and he just probably made me tweak my shoulder or something just so I could rest a little bit. But however it went, you know, it's a decision by the coaches, and just my injury just led to this.
I think Coach I need to take 2 days off.
Oh man, probably preseason. Probably when we first got back to campus. It's like I usually work out every day, so I'll even on holidays. So I probably haven't taken 2 days off. Probably since like June 15, around that time.
I think Coach Prohm mentioned kind of a knee issue for you too. Is that right?
It was probably like 2 weeks ago. It was just irritation, you know, on my left knee, but we spent the whole week working on that. You know, there's no more pain there. But my knee fine, just my shoulder as of right now. It's a lot of exercise and weight, just getting it moving and you know, clockwise and counterclockwise, lifting, you know, doing certain lifts to get my structure back moving. Because you know, right now I feel like it's on my bone and it's all the way through here. So as far as shooting a real like jump shot, kind of short arming, like you know, the Dwight Howard shoot a little bit. So that's my shot right now. So we're just trying to work that muscle and get it loose, so I can be ready to go Thursday.
You don't sound too worried about Thursday or how it could affect you.
Yeah, I mean, because Thursday, when Thursday comes, I'm gonna see the fans in there drilling and gonna be rushing. I mean, even if I was in pain, I wouldn't. My mom gonna be there. I'm gonna tell her I'm 100% even if I'm 50. So, I mean, that's just the love for this team, and I'm gonna lay it out all on the line, hurt or not.
How much do you guys look forward to being a part of this tournament and getting the fan support that you do in Kansas City?
I think it's big time. I feel like it feel like a home game. I feel like we got 3 straight home games, and a lot of schools don't get that same support. And I just want to say thank you to the fans, Cyclone Nation, Hilton South, and we plan on trying to do it 3 times in a row, man. We do that, it'd be very special.
Those teams don't have to start a tournament run by playing a team that's number 1 for most of the year.
Yeah.
It says a lot about the Big 12 that you guys got in front of you.
Yeah, it does. Any team we play in this league is going to be very tough. But starting with Oklahoma, there's no other way to start. I feel like this is going to be the hardest game in the Big 12 tournament. Is the first one. Like last year, we had a hungry Texas team that needed wins to get in the tournament. We was able to fight back against them, but this time go around, we don't want to be down 20, 15 and here and there trying to come back, because that takes a lot of toll on everybody's body.
Monte, how much do you guys want to make it 3 in a row and kind of leave that mark there as 3 in a row, because that hasn't been done in
Yeah, probably a long time, but we wanna definitely leave our mark, and doing that, just try to set us up for getting our mojo and keeping our mojo through the tournament. And nobody like losing, and if we can do this, I think it'll be special to a lot of people for many different ways.
When you look at the potential 3 teams, you got Oklahoma, maybe West Virginia, maybe Kansas again. You're kind of in a situation where you can only enhance your resume. Is that a good feeling going into that?
Because I think if we win all 3 games, 3 top 10 teams, and we might be finished a 2 seed in the tournament. So all you can do is really gain from this opportunity. It won't really hurt you because you're playing so much good competition. It's great competition every night. So I feel like we plan to win. At the end of the day, it's really not hurting us. You just gaining everything from it, and that's how we approach it.
You guys' games against Oklahoma have been some of the more entertaining over the last couple of years. When you're in the middle of that, do you realize that, or are you just playing?
One thing I know, Oklahoma gonna shoot the ball, and we gonna shoot the ball, so it's always gonna be a high-scoring game. But it's later in the season now. This is our 3rd time seeing these guys. Buddy, slowing down a little bit. We all human, so it's a long season. It's been a lot of wear and tear. So I don't think the game should be that high scoring like it has been, just because the length of the season. So hopefully we can slow it down a little bit, slow them down, slow Buddy down, and just make shots and get stops when we need to.
How tired are you right now?
Honestly, I wake up feeling a different way every day. The day of the Kansas game, I feel fatigued, in my legs. But I woke up the next day after the Kansas game, was like, man, why couldn't y'all flop days? So my body felt great after the Kansas game. So it's just weird. Some days I wake up more tired than other days. Like right now I feel good, but I might wake up tomorrow. I'm not practicing, but I might wake up a little tired. So it's just day to day usually.
What's the importance of the mind and all that? When you feel fatigued, and you got something coming, what kind of thing you go through to kind of make that disappear enough to perform at a high level?
Just trusting your skill, and that's what the off season for. When I'm tired, dig deep, I gotta make a play for us.